Hey Prime Field viewers, welcome back to the channel where we break down the hottest sports topics. And today we're diving into a brewing controversy in women's basketball that has players, fans, and analysts talking. Caitlin Clark's new teammate Brianna Turner recently called out officiating concerns with a quote that's making waves. They're getting all of them out now. Let's break down the 5 major reasons why officiating in women's basketball is facing unprecedented scrutiny right now. Brianna Turner isn't just any player. She's the newest addition to the Indiana Fever roster and will be playing alongside the phenom Caitlin Clark this 2025 season. When someone with her experience speaks up, people listen. Turner recently took to social media to express her concerns about officiating inconsistencies that are plaguing women's basketball. As a veteran with significant WNBA experience, her comments carry weight. She's specifically worried these issues could become a bigger problem in the WNBA if left unchecked. What makes this particularly noteworthy is the timing. Turner is joining a team that's under the basketball world's microscope thanks to Clark's presence. Any officiating controversies will be magnified tenfold now. The newly formed Unrivaled League was supposed to be a game changer for women's basketball, offering better salaries, top-tier amenities, and increased media exposure. Instead, it's becoming known for something else: questionable officiating. The situation reached a boiling point on February 21st when Angel Reese was ejected from a game. This wasn't an isolated incident, but part of a concerning pattern that's developing in the league. Turner didn't mince words about this. She wrote on X.com, "While unrivaled refs have a tendency to hand out techs often, I'm just hopeful that means they won't deal out as many during the WNBA season. They're getting all of them out now." What's particularly concerning is that some of these same officials have experience refereeing WNBA games. If these patterns continue, it could seriously impact the upcoming WNBA season. Angel Reese's ejection might have grabbed headlines, but the problems run much deeper. In Florida, several other controversial calls have intensified the debate around officiating standards. Take the high-stakes missed versus phantom game. A last-minute technical foul on Phantom coach Adam Harrington completely changed the outcome of the match. Fans and analysts alike were left questioning the call's timing and necessity. Then there was the controversial foul call during the league's one-on-one tournament that allowed Courtney Williams to advance. Many viewers felt the call was inconsistent with how the rest of the tournament had been officiated. These examples highlight a troubling inconsistency in how rules are being applied across women's basketball. It's not just about the calls themselves, but about the lack of predictable standards. For players like Turner who are joining championship-caliber teams, these officiating concerns take on added significance. The Indiana Fever, featuring stars like Alea Boston, Natasha Howard, and now Caitlin Clark, are chasing their first title since 2012. Turner understands from her time with the Phoenix Mercury that championship runs can be derailed by inconsistent officiating. One questionable call in a playoff game could be the difference between advancing or going home. With the spotlight on Clark and the Fever, every call will be scrutinized this season. Turner's comments reflect a widespread concern that talented teams might see their championship aspirations affected by officiating inconsistencies rather than being decided by the players' performances on the court. What makes this situation particularly alarming is that it's not isolated to just the Unrivaled League or women's basketball. There's growing evidence that inconsistent officiating is becoming a problem across all levels of basketball. Last season, the WNBA saw 92 technical fouls called before the All-Star break alone, surpassing the previous year's total. This dramatic increase suggests a shift in how games are being officiated. Even in the NBA, star players like Luka Doncic have found themselves at the center of foul-related controversies. Doncic accumulated an astounding 477 fouls in just 70 games during the 2023-24 season. Meanwhile, critics point out that superstars like LeBron James often seem to avoid harsh disciplinary calls, highlighting perceived inconsistencies in officiating standards. This broader context makes Turner's comments even more significant. She's pointing to a systemic issue that threatens the integrity of basketball at all levels. As the debate over officiating standards in women's basketball intensifies, there's a growing call for meaningful reforms. Players like Brianna Turner aren't just complaining, they're advocating for the integrity of the game they love. What do you think about the state of officiating in women's basketball? Is Turner right to sound the alarm, or is this just part of the game? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to Prime Field for more in-depth sports analysis. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.